Hey, if you're a homeowner, 55 or over, or you will be in the next 10 years, you're going to want this information for your long-term planning. It used to be that selling your home reset your property taxes to today's value. Then came some earlier rules that we had, Prop 60, Prop 90, Prop 110, and that helped a few people transfer their tax basis, but only once and only where you had counties that agreed. Now, Prop 19 changes everything. You can take your property tax basis anywhere in California up to 3 times. If your next home costs more, only the price difference gets added. We're going to get into those details in a little bit. Imagine downsizing or moving closer to family without getting that tax implication. What would you do with that freedom? By the way, my name's Clay Jeffrey and I'm a top realtor here in San Francisco, and I help sellers plan smooth, profitable moves, often juggling sell then buy, timing, taxes, and logistics. If you're considering downsizing, moving closer to family, or trading stairs for an elevator, reach out. My info's in the description, and I'm happy to walk you through your specific situation. I've helped a lot of homeowners in San Francisco sell without leaving money on the table or making painful, avoidable mistakes. The biggest one I see with 55 plus sellers, they don't understand Prop 19 correctly, or they assume it doesn't apply. Today, I'll make this simple so you can move confidently. If you're 55 and older, and this also applies to some disabled and disaster relief people, but we're going to focus on the 55 and over in this video, right? You can transfer your property tax basis to a new primary residence anywhere in California. You can do this up to 3 times in your lifetime. The replacement home can be equal, less, or more in price than the one that you're leaving. The key, it must be your primary residence. You'll claim the homeowner's exemption at the new address. So, plain English, you get to bring your old lower assessed value with you. That's what keeps property taxes from jumping to the full market value of the new place. Okay, so here's how the math works. A new home is equal or less than an old home's value. So this is easy, right? Your old assets value simply transfers. So here's an example. Your assessed value is $450,000. You sell your current home for $1.2 million and buy a new home for $1.15 million. The new assessed value stays at $450,000. Subject to then it will get the annual adjustments like you get currently, right? Okay, so the second scenario that's trickier, somewhat, is the new home is more expensive than your old home. In this case, you're going to add the price difference to your transferred assessed value. So here's the same example. Your assessed value is $450,000. You sell for $1.2 million, and then you buy a new place at $1.4 million. Why not? Live a little. The difference is $200,000. So the new assessed value, you'll take the $450,000 and you'll add $200,000, so it's $650,000, which is significantly less than the $1.4 million that you just paid for it. And these are big tax savings every year. So quick tip, you got to keep your closing statements and final prices handy. Counties, they rely on all these numbers, and if there's a special situation, new construction, stuff like that, the county may use appraisals or completion values. So loop in your agent, your CPA, or the assessor's office as soon as you can. Okay, timing and filing. Your purchase and sale should occur within a 2-year window. That's pretty healthy. It can be before or it can be after. You can buy first, you can sell first, it doesn't matter. You just have to make sure you make that new home your primary residence and that you file your claim with the county assessor for the base year value transfer. Late filing can reduce or delay getting your benefit. That's it. That's all I'm saying. So effective dates you need to remember. Base year transfers took effect April 1st, 2021. The inheritance rules, that changed February 16th, 2021. So just a quick tip here, if you're planning to do this buy-sell thing, have your Prop 19 claim and homeowners exemption on your checklist before, so you don't forget about it in the whole post-move chaos. Okay, the whole inheritance thing, what changed for the kids and the grandbabies? Prop 19 tightened the old parent-child rules. The exclusion now applies only to a primary residence or a family farm, but in San Francisco, but you get it. The child or grandchild, if both of their parents are deceased, must move in and make it their primary residence and claim the homeowner's exemption within 1 year of the transfer. There is a benefit cap. Relief is limited. Above that, the property is partially reassessed. The rules are really technical, so you need to have your real estate attorney and CPA map all this out for your situation. Other properties like second homes, rentals, or commercial properties, generally they do not get the old parent-child exclusion anymore. Okay, what this means for you. If you're counting on leaving the house with low taxes, plan ahead so your heirs can actually qualify. If they won't move in, they can expect a reassessment toward market value. This matters in San Francisco. Many longtime SF owners have extremely low assessed values. Prop 19 can keep your annual tax bill manageable even if you trade up in amenities like an elevator, AC, parking, or if you downsize to a newer, easier home. It also opens options. Marin, the Peninsula, East Bay, Southern California. You can move closer to family or get better weather, and you can keep a big piece of your tax advantage. Okay, here's my quick mini playbook. Map your numbers. Pull your current assessed value from the tax bill. Identify a likely sales price for your home and the target budget for your new one. Feel free to call me. I'll help you with your target price. Run a quick difference scenario so you know the new assessed value if you buy higher. Buying first can work if you qualify. Prop 19 will still apply, like I said, if it happens within 2 years. And of course, if you sell first, it's going to maximize clarity on your proceeds, and it can strengthen your buying power for your next place. Line up your paperwork early. Your Prop 19 claim form for the county assessor where you're buying, your homeowner's exemption for the new home, and keep all those closing statements and appraisals. Coordinate your lending and taxes. Tell your lender you're using a Prop 19 base of your transfer so your impounds aren't over-collected. If inheriting or gifting is in your plan, put estate counsel on the field now. Choose the right replacement. If you're trying to preserve as much of the old base as possible, we'll target a price that's equal or under your sales price, but minimize the difference in buying higher. Okay, disclaimer. This video is not legal or tax advice. Always confirm with a CPA, tax attorney, or the assessor's office for your specific case. I can connect you with local pros if you need that. Okay, 55 plus, take your property tax basis with you anywhere in California up to 3 times. If your next home is more expensive, only the difference gets added to your old assessed value. You got a 2-year window, your primary residence, file the claim. Inheritance, it's stricter, mainly the primary residence now, with move-in and exemption requirements. In San Francisco, this is gonna unlock your next chapter without a tax shock. I really appreciate you being here. Be sure to subscribe and like this video. If you need an agent here in San Francisco, reach out to me. And if you need a referral in your area, whether it's the Bay or beyond, I know people everywhere. My name is Clay Jeffrey, and I will see you next time.